Hey everyone, today we're actually going to be attending a funeral. The Merc with the Mouth has passed away, so we're actually going to go to a service here at Fat Collectibles in Anaheim. We got VIP passes. Woo! So hopefully it'll be pretty cool. We're not sure what to expect, but Rob Liefeld is supposed to be here, the creator of Deadpool. So we'll see what he has to say about him passing away, I guess. But yeah, we're supposed to get like a print and like the issue signed and what else? I don't know, I think that's it.
I think that's it, yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, something fun to do on a Saturday. We'll try to keep you guys posted, take some footage of what's going on. But yeah. The heavy heart I join all of you today. Deadpool. Deadpool. Dearest Dipwade. Our Merc with the Mouth. My problem child. No more. He's another dead icon, like those many who came before, never ever to return to the pages of comics. Elektra. Phoenix. Superman. For those of you too young, Superman died. Phoenix. Captain America. Phoenix. Human Torch. Gone too soon. Phoenix. And our beloved Wolverine, who joins us from the afterlife today. Wings, Halo. It was actually Wolverine, I know this, that sent you over the edge, son. You couldn't handle it. That your Weapon X compadre from so long ago, your host for that cinematic classic Wolverine Origins, couldn't handle it. That he beat you to the finish line and he died first. So you followed as fast as your miserable, scarred, burned, pus-ridden carcass could carry you. So sorry, son. But Wolverine always did it slightly better than you. He died with a 4-month event miniseries with chromium covers. By the artist of Civil War. They ushered him out of existence. You did it on cheap newsprint for $10 with lots of short stories. Sorry, son. Perhaps no one deserved his fate and his date with the devil more than this man right here. He killed, he cheated, he betrayed, and humiliated thousands during his time with us. And he did it with a smile. Honestly, you're a pathetic, no good, double-crossing son of a bitch. And yet we all stand here today mourning your passing. Truth be told, though, the world, and that includes Twitter, Xbox, Facebook. I'm very choked up, by the way. They're all confused as to how you can lie here, dead in this casket, having breathed your last breath, when we are served daily updates from Vancouver on the set of your kick-ass movie that stars Ryan Reynolds, T.J. Miller, Miranda Baccarin, directed by Tim Miller, written by Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, coming out from 20th Century Fox, and released next Valentine's Day weekend on February 12, 2016. Oh, sorry. Back to the death of Deadpool. I'm sorry. Just stay dead, buddy. You'll be back in a few months. How is this possible? We all wonder. How are you dead and yet filming the first of what will be a franchise of films featuring your ugly mug? What's real and not real? The comic? The movie? Are you as confused as I am? What came first? The chicken? The egg? Slave Wilson? It seems yesterday, that I just didn't have this in mind when I imagined you into this world. When I first pushed you from the deep recesses, through my frontal lobe and spilled you out on the page for this entire universe to share.
like a pimple that would not pop. But eventually I splattered you onto that page. I had big grandiose plans for you, son. Then Fox bought your rights. Then things got really complicated. Sad face. Let me list your accomplishments. We need to celebrate these accomplishments, some of which are very impressive. Over 1,000 kills. American Sniper has nothing on you, buddy. You're the Canadian Sniper and you're a merciless bastard. A steady diet of chimichangas. Making fun of both the handicapped and the disease, of which you are. Breaking that fourth wall, shattering it. Marrying death. Having quite possibly the worst gas any human has ever had. Without your considerable healing factor, you would have snuffed yourself out with your own excretions. Finally, and Jason will attest to this, our wonderful host at Fat Collectible, I would say fat, sorry. Woo. The most impressive, yes, it's in the hand. Finally, and most impressively, you turned your first appearance that carried a cover price of only $1. I was at WonderCon last week. Into a cash cow of a comic that is now $1,000 and I can't buy a copy. And it's rising. Get them while they last. Even beat up copies we're selling for a couple $100. That's impressive, Deadpool. Superman did not pull that off. I'm pleased to say that in the wake of Deadpool's passing, though, that we will all continue to remember you, him, and celebrate his life with the many licensed action figures, trading cards, bobbleheads, plushie toys, video games, custom wallets, ties, socks, t-shirts, hats, belts, now you know why I wrote this down, hoodies, and whatever else Hot Topic and Spencer's Gifts is loading on their shelves right now. No funeral for Deadpool would be complete without honoring the long list of accomplished scribes who contributed to your many adventures. Fabian Nicieza, Joe Kelly, Mark Wade, Gail Simone, Jimmy Palmiotti, Daniel Wade, Kellen Bunn, and Dugan and Hussein. We salute all of you in your wonderful contributions to a pantheon that has sadly come to an end. Finally, thank you to all of you in attendance today of this proceedings. We will always share great stories and wild tales of Deadpool's many adventures. And to all you cosplayers who have dared to dress like Deadpool, we will share your heinous body odor. That one last time. Let's face it, that spandex, those hot lights, and all that sweat just doesn't mix. I've stood next to many of you. I've taken photos. I know this to be true. You guys stink. And I just wanted to always do this because I saw it in all the rap videos. I'm going to pour this 40 out on Deadpool for all of us. I'm sorry, I drank it all before I got here. To you, Deadpool, we salute you, brother. Thank you.
Finally, we have a prepared statement from Mr. Deadpool. He writes, "Hi to whom it may concern. So I guess I'm dead. After 20 some odd years, Marvel finally did me in. I guess the best always dies young. Like kids with ass cancer. Seriously, of all the cancer they could have gotten, they get the one in the ass. Then they die. Truly one of God's children. But I digress. If you're hearing this, that means my body is rotting in a coffin somewhere in a comic book / collectible store in Anaheim. Isn't it ironic that the site of my wedding doubles as my place for my funeral? Let that be a lesson to you guys in the audience. Marriage will be the death of you. Literally. However, there are worse ways to die, like from COPD. It says hold for pause. Anyway, I want to share something real for a moment. I lived a full life because I lived it without fear. I did everything I did with conviction and with love. Yeah, I might have killed a lot of people in my past, but it wasn't truly till my later years that I learned the meaning of why I was placed on this earth, which is to protect the ones I love and to eat Mexican delicacies. So I say unto you, for those that are listening, live your life the way you want. Some people might call you crazy, stupid, insane, and useless. But as long as you push through those negativities, you will thrive. Failure is the first step towards success. Success does not come without sacrifice. Sacrifice means you have to give it your all. It means you have to lose first before winning. I want to thank all my fans for supporting me, as well as my dad in attendance. To all my friends I've made through the years, you guys made their journey a lot less lonely. With that said,